Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Tuba Bach's 2023 spring concert. Happy to have you all here, whether you're here in Emmanuel Lutheran Church with us or watching on YouTube or Facebook or listening on Sunny 97.3, wherever and however that may be. We are super happy to have you here. So, couple quick announcements and people to thank. Mostly want to thank Emmanuel Lutheran Church for this wonderful spot where we get to play and the new home for Tuba Bach. This is just a great, it's just great to be able to play here. Sounds good, looks good, it's fun. And so many, many thanks to the folks at Emmanuel for sharing this space with us. Some of our platinum sponsors, we don't have any printed programs today, so check out tubabach.org, the website. There's a list of all those sponsors. Coming very soon in the next month or so is the brand new website. So if I were you, keep checking the website and then you can say, nope, still the old one. Nope, still the old one. Nope, still the... Hey, it's the new one. It'll be a fun day for you when that happens. It'll be a great day for me as well. So watch for all of that. Check the sponsors. Thank you all for the personal donors that are here in the audience and listening. And we can't do any of this without the support from all of you. So many, many thanks. So 2023, we'll talk more about the whole season as the afternoon goes on. But this concert in particular, I looked at a lot of different things and said, you know what, the Great American Songbook is something that I don't think we've specifically targeted. Certainly we've played tunes from that and things of that sort. But if you've heard that term before and said, what's he talking about? It's sort of collectively, first off, there's no actual book, because I looked for one. That would have been very helpful. But it's sort of a term loosely covering all what's really American about music in the mostly 30s, 40s, and 50s, but some of it goes back earlier than the 30s, some of it goes later than the 50s, and it kind of depends on who you talk to. But really what it is, it's the pop tunes, whether they're from Broadway or from Hollywood or Tin Pan Alley, they're just kind of what American music is all about. So that's what we're going to get into a little bit today. We're going to start with, well, I tried to break this up into some different sets and things like that, but so we're going to start with a couple of tunes that are basically jazz standards. They weren't written for a show or anything like that. They just are the tunes that they are. So we're going to start with two of those, All of Me and the other one, I have to look, Tenderly. Tenderly, I first heard it with Sarah Vaughan. I don't know where you might have first heard it, but you're going to hear it with us today. And the main thing that you all came for, or that you tuned in to listen to, I'm happy to be here playing, but mostly I am super happy to be here playing alongside of the one and only, the amazing Alvin Waddles. So please welcome Alvin.
You took my kisses and you took my love. You taught me how to care. Am I to be just a remnant of a one-sided love affair? All you took, I gladly gave. Has nothing left for me to say. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes to cry. How can I get on without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Take all of me. Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, these luscious lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Not after tonight. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on without you? You took the rest, so come on and take the rest of this mess. Why not take all of? Why not take all?
Thank you very much. So the next little set of three, these are all from the late 20s. And I thought all of them were Fats Waller tunes. One of them really is, I guess, and the other two, one of them might be, and the other one probably isn't. And when on Wednesday, when we were down in Detroit, figuring some of this stuff out, Alvin looked some things up, and honestly, he can talk to, especially the music of Fats here, a whole lot better than I can. So I'm going to shuffle pages. Do you have anything to say about these three? Yeah.
No. Talk with all by myself, no one to walk with, but I'm happy on the elevation up on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you and you, oh, but especially for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you. I'm through. What'd you say your name was again? Oh, yes, that. Ain't misbehaving, so I'm saving all my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late. Got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you.
Okay, Irving Berlin is one of the folks that gets represented well in here. These are both pretty early, so a couple of tunes. I suspect you probably know these, but for the sake of all of the extra young youngsters that are tuning in on social media, because that's the hip thing to do for extra young youngsters, Cheek to Cheek from, anybody know what movie that was from? Top Hat, yep, 1934. And then and the other one I'm not going to announce, but for I'll see, this probably isn't even good for young. Back in the 80s, there was a remake of this other one. This isn't the remake version, but at least you might recognize it. So, two songs from Irving Berlin.
Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue with their noses in the air, button pouches everywhere, high hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every time just to have a good time? Now if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coats, pants with stripes, and cutaway coats, perfect fits, putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix, where Rockefellers wrote with sticks for umbrellas in their midst, putting on the Ritz. Come, let's mix with Rockefellers, walk with sticks for umbrellas in their midst, putting on the ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with striped coats and cutaways in their midst, just putting on the ritz. Strolling up the avenue, so happy, all dressed up just like an English chappie. Ain't that snappy? Come, let's mix with Rockefellers, walk with sticks for umbrellas in their midst. I'm putting on, putting on, putting on the
So, this is why Alvin gets to come every year. Absolutely. All right. So, what do we got? Gershwins. George and Ira Gershwin. First tune from 1928. It's from Girl Crazy. I don't know if anybody knows the show Girl Crazy anymore, but you know this song. And then the second tune is from 1938, and it made it into the Goldwyn Follies. So, so here's Embraceable You, and then Our Love Is Here to Stay. Is that the one that, is that the one you said was the first time we sang that when we had the dancers up? Was that this one, or is that a different one? Yeah. So many years ago? I don't know. So we're 18 years into Tuba Bach now, so that's very cool. Yeah. And so I'm going to say it was 7 or 8 years ago that we had the Eisenhower Dance Company came up from Detroit. And that was so much fun to be able to work with dancers and do all that. And it was a mix of some classical stuff and some jazz stuff and all sorts of things. But one of the tunes that was in here was Our Love Is Here to Stay. And I didn't realize until just this past week that was the first time that Alvin had actually sung the song. So you get to hear it, hear that again today. So here are these pair from George and Ira Gershwin.
more I read the papers, the less I comprehend the world and all its capers, and how it all will end. Nothing seems to be lasting, but that isn't our affair. We've got something permanent, I mean in the way we care. It's very clear. Our love is here to stay. Not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may all be passing fancies, and in time may go. But, oh my dear, our love is here to stay. And together we'll go in a long, long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here to stay. In time the Rockies they may crumble, Gibraltar may tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love is here. Our love is here. Our love is here.
So now we'll go to the movies. So we're going to do a little set of 3 from the movies. First one from a film called Roberta. Anybody watched Roberta? Barb watched Roberta. Has anybody besides Barbara Pillsbury watched Roberta? And so you might not know the movie, but you definitely know the song from Kern and Harbach. Smoke gets in your eyes. Yeah. This one, quiz, you probably know this one from Breakfast at Tiffany's. Moon River. Yeah. And the last one, so that was a big jump. That moved from 1933 to 1961. Then we'll go back to the 30s, 1939, and The Wizard of Oz and Mr. Arlen. So here are 3 from Hollywood. So next is a Cole Porter song that I think I heard first with Ella Fitzgerald singing it. So Wednesday was come down to Detroit Day and figure out what we're doing today day. Sort of. Mostly earlier this afternoon was figure out what we're doing today day. But Wednesday was our first shot at it. So we did this, and then I stopped in East Lansing on the way home for dinner with Noah and all of that. And he was asking me what we were doing, and I took out this one, and he read the words, and he said, "Are you sure you're doing that?" I said, "Of course we're doing that. It's so much fun. It's very wholesome. It's very fun. All about creation, all about good things. This is Cole Porter's Let's Do It."
When the little bluebird, who has never said a word, starts to sing, "Spring, spring." When the little bluebell in the middle of a dell starts to ring, ding, ding. When the little blue dirk, when the little blue clerk in the middle of his work starts a tune to the moon up above, it is nature, that's all, simply telling us to fall in love. And that's why birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas, they do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. You know that in Spain the best opposites do it. Lithuanians, and let's do it. Oh, so let's do it. Why don't we fall in love? The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it. Not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it. How you think they got Siamese twins? Yes, Argentines without any means do it. People say in Boston even the beans do it. Yes. So let's do it. Let's fall in love. Sponges, they say, do it. Oysters down in Oyster Bay, do it. Let's do it, honey, let's fall in love. Cold Cape Cod clams, against their wish, they do it. Even lazy jellyfish find time to do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Electric eels that road. The shows, English shows, they do it. Goldfish in the privacy of their boat, they do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. If every one of them can do it, let's fall in love. Don't you be shy, give it a try. Don't take a time, just don't worry about the rhyme. Just do it. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love.
Oh. Broadway time. So, all right. What do we got from Broadway? From 1939 all the way up to 1964, we take this set. So, there's a Hammerstein and Kern, Very Warm for May. Anybody know that show? No. But you might know All the Things You Are. That came from Very Warm for May. That was in 1939. Then, Lerner and Lowe, My Fair Lady. We know My Fair Lady. Could Have Danced All Night, so that's from there. And then we're going to jump up to 1959 and Camelot, Lerner and Lowe, If Ever I Would Leave You. And then the last one from Fiddler on the Roof, 1964. Kind of late for American Songbook, but it's American, it's a song, there you go. So we finish up with Sunrise, Sunset, and whatever else happens in the middle of all that. let's do this in one of the two. I don't care which one. Okay. And then not that, and then that. Okay. So just let me know which. Okay. So, conference done. I think we're good to go. Just a couple more tunes. So Duke Ellington is certainly a contributor to all of these. And this is probably a good time to give my face a rest for just a second before we do these other two and tell you that there is still, this is just the first of the Tuba Bach concerts for 2023. There is still one more MSU Tuba Bach Presents concert. So that's the next thing that happens on the calendar. That is on Sunday, April 16th. It's the Sunday after Easter. And the percussion studio is coming up. Imagine that I have connections to the MSU percussion studio. So I think Noah's coming. I don't honestly know. I assume he's coming. But part of that, Kevin Jones is on faculty there. Kevin, you may remember, was here in the fall with Mike Stevens and did amazing hand drumming stuff. So Kevin teaches an African diaspora hand drumming class down there, and he is bringing up his whole class. I don't know if that's his whole class. Might be 3 people, it might be 30 people. I haven't been told that yet, but he's bringing up the whole class. I've seen this before down there, and it's absolutely incredible. All of these kids playing djembes and congas and all of that, and so I know that's part of it. Is going to be an amazing show. So that is on Sunday, April 16th at 4 o'clock right here. Then a little bit of a break from Tuba Bach at least. June 18th is our summer concert. Tony McManus is going to be here. I'm going to play a show with Tony. Tony is a Celtic guitar player and just absolutely phenomenal. So come and enjoy that. And then the fall, the big Tuba Bach festival happens. 23andMe. So here's what happened. I thought, well, that's a cute name. It's 2023, and this whole 23andMe thing is out there, and kind of begged and borrowed and stole stuff from them. And so their tagline, which I don't remember what it is, but what I came up from theirs, which mostly matches theirs, was 23 amazing musicians, one unique festival. And I thought, won't that be great? Until then I had to figure out, how do I program 6 weeks and have exactly 23 musicians come? But we did it. And so that's the exciting part. So what that festival is, the first week, and so this is a good concert for that to kind of lead into it. The first week is a side-by-side jazz classical concert. Rodney Whitaker is the head of the jazz department down at MSU, actually an amazing bass player. He's going to have a quintet set up on this side of the stage, and then Noah and I are going to have the piano and us over there. And what we've done is commissioned several composers, one of them is this gentleman over here, to write brand new sort of classical-y pieces, but concert pieces for euphonium or tuba and piano that are based on some sort of jazz tune. And so the jazz group over here is going to play what the original thing was, and then we're playing the piece that was inspired by that. So I'm super excited about that. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. The second week, Corbin Wagner is a French horn player, and Patrick Johnson, pianist. There is, surprisingly, a large body of work written for tuba, horn, and piano trio. So we're super excited about that. Alec Wilder didn't make it on this list, but Alec Wilder was a film composer, and he wrote kind of the first standard piece for tuba, horn, piano, and then a whole bunch of people followed after that. So we're excited about that. The third week, Liam Teague is a steel drum player from Trinidad and Tobago. So Liam is going to be here along with Fareed Haq. Some of you might remember Fareed. It's been a while since he's been here, but Fareed is a guitarist, Spanish guitar and jazz guitar and classical guitar. And actually, they're not in my original 23 because I didn't know it, but Fareed's oldest son is a tuba player, and he's going to come join us. He's in college now. And Liam's son is also a steel pan player. So they both said, hey, can we bring the boys? I said, of course. So they're going to be here that week. Then the next week, the tuba quartet is back. We haven't had a quartet concert in several years now, what with the pandemic and everything, but Phil Cinder, Charles Guy coming in from New York, and Gail Robertson up from Arkansas. So we're looking forward to having the quartet back together again. The fifth week, Noah will be here with Alerna Koryeva. She is a violinist from Uzbekistan. And so some classical music, some traditional Uzbeki music, and I'm super excited about that. So that will be very interesting. And then the final week, we have the amazing Alvin back here with Testimony. If you've heard them before, yeah, the 5 amazing voices from Testimony and some wonderful gospel music there. And then we'll probably get back into the MSU concerts, and our Christmas concert happens the Sunday before Christmas, and Haywood Banks is going to be back for that. Haywood is a comedian, singer, songwriter, wonderful friend. I was in on a recording project of Christmas tunes this past summer with him, and so we said, let's do that. So that's the season coming up. All right, Duke Ellington certainly makes it in here. Well, the first song was his signature song. He didn't actually write it, but Billy Strayhorn did. So we'll do that. And then I don't know which of the other 2 songs that we're going to do because we looked at the clock, so you're only going to get one of them. I'm going to be surprised just like you're going to be surprised. But whatever it is, Ellington wrote the music for it. And then a couple of years later, Bob Russell came along and added some words. So it's one of those 2. And once Alvin starts singing, then we'll find out what those words are, and I'll know what the tune is. And then, so after those, I was going to talk some more and tell you all the ways that to thank you and the ways that you could support. I'll just do that really quick now, and then we'll just finish out the show that way. But I do want to thank Jeff Gabalis, who is over here at Command Central, making the whole live stream thing happen. Steve Masters is back at the controls down at the radio station, down at Sunny 97.3, so we appreciate Steve. Yep. Jeff Peddlety is probably somewhere. I don't know because he's very good at being sneaky and quiet, but he runs around with a camera and helps set up all the tech things and all that to make sure the show goes. Amy Boozy helped get you in and out the door, so thank you to Amy. Also, what Amy is going to be available for, if you are interested, Tuba Bach, one of the ways that we can help raise money for the festival to keep all these concerts happening every year and keep them so that they are free for those that would like them to be free, is we have CDs, and all of those CDs are for sale out there. The first one with the Harlem Quartet, which is an appropriate thing with the Take the A Train, which goes to Harlem. So that was the first recording we did, and then the next 3 were all with Alvin. One with Alvin and Rod Dixon and myself, one with music of Claude Bowling with Alvin and Marion Hayden and Dave Taylor, and then the most recent one was a music of xylophone, a collection of xylophone rags that we did with Noah and then Alvin and his son Dominic. So check those out. They are all $15 special today. You can get 3 of them for $45. So we suggest that you do that. What else? There are the tubas by the door. They take donations. They appreciate donations. We thank you very much. The big mailing that I send out every spring should be coming in your mailbox soon, so watch for that. There are, what else? Slips of paper out there. If you're not on our mailing list, we would love for you to be on our mailing list. Amy can help you with that. And those are the things that I know. So thank you so much for coming. Just a couple more tunes, Duke Ellington tunes, and the last one isn't Duke Ellington, but you're going to know it. And we thank you for coming, and most especially, I thank Alvin for coming up.
Pay no attention to what's said, while folks will tear the seams of any man's dreams. It's over my head. Do nothing till you hear from me. At least consider our romance. If you should take the words of others you've heard, honey, I haven't a chance. True, I've been seen with someone new. Oh, but does that mean that I'm untrue? When we're apart, the words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a thrill. But please do nothing till you hear from me. And honey, you never will. Seen with someone new. Oh, but does that mean that I'm untrue? When we're apart, yes, the words in my heart reveal how I feel about you. Some kiss may cloud my memory, and other arms may hold a temporary thrill. But please do nothing till you hear from me. And honey, you never will. Do nothing till you hear from me. And you never will. Do nothing till you hear my voice. Just pretend you ain't got no other choice. Do nothing till I give the word. Pay no attention to whatever you may have heard. Do nothing till you hear from me. And honey, you never will. see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I say to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the brightest days and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow are pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people going by. I say friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I've watched them grow. They'll know much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a
Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you.